Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day and wherever it is wherever it is you are or wherever it is you're doing, I hope that it's good. All right. What a good intro. Okay, welcome to the channel. What do we do here? Well, I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower moment energy. Don't know what that could be. This is going to be the cause of it, this tower and the outcome. We'll look at the bottom of the deck for more information and then we will clarify it. We will do 3, 2, and 3, and one more card on the bottom of the deck. That is pretty much it. That's as simple as we get. These messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this, however you found this video, either by mistake or recommended, or you come back every day and you just see what I got to say. This message could be meant for you, but if it isn't, it's okay to not accept it. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. You got to trust yourself. Trust your feelings. How's it feel? And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. Collective reading for everybody. So, with all of that out of the way, thank you for stopping by. If you like what you see, hit the old subscribe button. And, let's do it. The Empress on this side of the tower is somebody who doesn't understand the concept of boundaries. This is the energy of someone who is pushy, stockish. This is somebody they're kind of invading your territory a little bit too much. This could be anything from a full-blown stalker, to somebody at work who just always has to be there when you're doing something. Somebody who doesn't mean any harm to someone who could be sharpening their knives or looking at your altar that they have of all those pictures they took of you that you don't know about. One of those crazy types. So it could go either way. I don't know. Creepy weirdo X to tag along newbie. All right, that leads to your tower moment, and that leads to the Emperor card. So that's quite a mix we got going on here. The Emperor card means you take control back of your life after the tower moment happens. And, yeah, that's pretty good. Rushing to Judgment. The Judgment and Chariot card are here. So, yeah, you're basically rushing to a choice. This is something you got to kind of do quick. We will clarify and try to get more information out of that and see what happens. But I figure if I had to stop this reading now, I'd say that, yeah, this situation has to be dealt with quick. All right. 4 wands. All right. 4 swords. Okay. 2 of swords. Yeah, this person doesn't want you to have any rest at all. They're always in your face. They're always wondering what you're doing. It's like constant stress. I'm not going to say they're the creepy stalker X type with a knife in their hand that's, it's like if I can't have you, nobody can, and that kind of stuff. But this is somebody who is relentless in the sense of, I need to know what you're doing all the time. And you feel trapped and blocked with the 2 of swords here because every time you make a decision or try to go do something, what happens? They show up, right? What are you doing today? Oh, I see you're doing something. Oh, I saw you do something on your social media, or you made a Facebook post or Twitter or whatever you use, and I want to be in on that. There's just this person in your life is like an intense, just bug that just will not leave. You get those bugs that fly around and you can't get rid of them. But as soon as you try, they disappear. It's like as soon as you start doing something, they're there. Well, this person does this a whole lot. They have no sense of boundaries. They have no sense of, maybe you need some rest because they're stealing it all and everything is miserable. It's like you can't even leave the house without this person knowing about it or figuring it out. Or if you do manage to do something without them, guess what? You're hearing about it forever. You're like, oh man, that's my favorite thing to do. You should have invited me and I could have shown you all the things and this and that. And, this person just is attached to you in a very unhealthy way. And it feels like your life is blocked because of their constant being there. Yeah, 7 of Cups over the tower. And the 10 of Cups under the tower. This could be, this is definitely somebody who is trying to get into a relationship with you. They're very immature. They're very they don't know how to do this right. Okay, they're in their head. They're thinking, man, if I'm interested in everything you are, and if I can be everywhere where you are, and I can, be helpful, and I'm just there all the time, this will work out, right? Because that's what they're causing. They're being there in every way they can, and they think that it's going to lead to the Ten of Cups. They think it's going to lead to this in their mind. They think, yeah, this is going to be great, and to you, you're just like, oh my God, get me out of here, probably. they they have no idea that less is more sometimes, and you you feel bad telling them that in a weird way. You don't want to hurt their feelings because I think you understand that this person probably has a couple problems. Okay, you understand that they're not all there mentally. They're missing a few cards in their deck. They're not dangerous, but they are kind of persistent, and they're different. So you're just nodding, smiling, playing along. You've given them like four. Oh man, that's crazies, and they still won't stop talking. It's that kind of energy, and you're just like, oh my God, shut up. You don't want to hurt their feelings, but you are getting annoyed. Yeah, Page of Wands shows up. Okay, okay. Yeah, Page of Cups. Yeah. And the Nine of Wands for sure. Okay. You're going to take back control of your life, and I think you're going to finally say to yourself and to them, hey, listen, you know, I get it, but let's go 2 weeks with minimal conversation. I think you're finally going to take your charge, take your power back, like it says right here, and rushing to judgment. And you're just like, listen, buddy, person, whoever you are, just back off a little bit. Okay, you're going to tell them that, you're not ready. I don't know if you're going to make up an excuse or not, but you're just going to say you're not ready for a relationship right now, or you're going to do whatever you can to not hurt their feelings. But deep down inside, it's going to be a big relief because this Nine of Wands card is down here, and you're just like, once it gets over with, you're just going to be like, oh my God, I wish I would have done that months ago or weeks ago or whatever ago. Right? You're going to wish that you have acted sooner than you did, because this person might actually, take that to heart and disappear for a while. Maybe they attach themselves to somebody else if you're lucky. Yeah, and the Knight of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. This is the person that just does not care about obstacles. They don't see them. They are running at you constantly as fast as they can go. You put up a wall and they will run right through it. They don't even see it. They can't pick up on hints. There are no subtle hints with this person. You have to be direct. If you want them to go away, which if this resonates with you, you really do, you're going to have to tell this person to stop. You're going to have to just say, hey, listen, I need a break, or I need some time off, or just go find a super cool video game to go play for a couple weeks and leave me alone. You're going to have to say something, because they will never stop until you get them to stop. And the worst part is, none of this is illegal. None of this is, harassment in the typical sense. This is just over enthusiastic. I need to know what you're doing at all times. Like, they really do like you, and they care about you, and they probably just don't have many friends, and they don't get to talk to people very much, and you probably made the mistake of acknowledging them and helping them out one time, and they thought, oh my gosh, this person likes me too. I can open up to them. I can be myself with them. And they have no concept of moderation. It's all or nothing with this person all the time. And they've never really had anybody to, practice on, I guess, before, because they're just not very good at people. They're just pretty isolated. They don't talk out. They don't get out much. And when they saw you and, you were nice to them or whatever. They don't want to lose that. I get it, but I think you're sick of it. So this is just an energy of you need to be expressly direct with them and tell them to back off for a while. And I get the feeling that if you do, they're gonna feel real bad about it. They're gonna be like, "Oh my God, I didn't know. I didn't think I was that way." I think they're gonna feel really really bad about it when you tell them this. It's they're not gonna get mad. They're not gonna. I think they're just gonna be like, "Oh my God, I always do this," or "Oh, I'm always too much for people," or overwhelming, and I just don't know how to self-regulate. So be prepared for that. I don't think it's a guilt trip. I don't think it's a manipulation tactic. I think it's just them being who they are because they have to. There'll be no regulation in the "I'm always going to be there with you." I'm always going to. You can always depend on me kind of energy. Like they're sticking to you like glue, but at the same time, on the opposite end, they're going to be really hard on themselves because and it's going to be a nonstop issue there as well. So be careful of that. I don't think it's, like I said, I don't think it's manipulation. I just think it's going to be the energy of they have no emotional regulation. They're not very good at it. They didn't have many friends growing up, and they don't really connect with people all that well. So it's all or nothing with this person, and in both directions. So, yeah. You're going to have to, if you're willing to do it, you're probably going to have to teach this person how to chill. How to chill and how to, take deep rest and do the thing. And I know that's not everybody's bag of potatoes here. You don't want to train somebody. You don't want to be the person that has to do that because that's exhausting and mentally exhausting, emotionally exhausting. I get it. But, that could be in your future. You're going to have to make a quick decision. Like I said, Judgment card in the Chariot. This person is all or nothing in both directions. And they've attached themselves to you. So good luck with that. I don't think they're a bad person. No, I don't think they're evil or malicious or, crazy. I just think they've been lonely for way, way, way too long, and their brain is a little bit imbalanced. So good luck. I don't know who this reading was for. I hope it resonated with very few people. Actually, I hope that you watch this video and you're like, no, it ain't me. No, nope. But if it is you, good luck, and just don't be too harsh, because they can't control their own emotions, but you can control yours. So you're the more mature one. You're the elevated one. You're the one who's had more experiences. So you might not feel responsible for what happens to them, but, let them down easy, be good, be gentle, and don't cause them to freak out in ways that they can't come back from. It's not your fault if they do that, but, if we can avoid that, that's probably bad for the best. And maybe you can help them get the help that they need somewhere else. Like, hey, have you ever tried therapy? Don't say it like that, but say it maybe guide them in that direction. All right, I've talked long enough, so I'm going to show you the cards and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you made it this far, thank you for watching, and I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, if this energy doesn't resonate with you, don't take it. Just flip on to a different video. I've done quite a few. Anyway, once again, I'd hope that you watch this and subscribe to the channel. It's just me, a camera, doing things the old-fashioned YouTube way. Me and you. All right. Yeah. And I do try to upload every day, so we can hang out every day. All right. I think I've said everything I need to say. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.